this is different.
Yeah, it's mad different.
2C on the road. But we still here. Spidey, what's up?
Same old shit. It's a new day, new setting, new scenery, I guess, too, you know, for the most part.
Gotta keep it pushing, gotta stay on the move. And that's what this is why we doing this right here. This is for the last Sode of the season, Sode 20. We bracing ourselves for season 2. And we just, you know what I mean? We got a lot of big plans. We hope all our fans, everybody that's rocking with us, is just, 1, ready for what we got in store, and 2, gonna be here for the journey and will really support and show love.
Y'all gonna keep showing support, or y'all gonna fall off because we're taking a break? Just because we take a break don't mean y'all can take a break from supporting. We got other stuff y'all can look at.
Exactly, and we'll still be dropping other stuff. The podcast, we just won't be recording the podcast for about a month or so.
Or will we? Or
that don't mean podcasts won't drop or highlights won't drop. You might see a bunch of random content. We're gonna keep the gamer stuff up. We've been doing a lot of solo gaming stuff, and we're sticking with our 2C shorties. So go check those out if you haven't seen. I mean, we got a lot of content planned, man.
Almost too much content.
Yeah, we got to find a balance. Spidey was shooting so many ideas out yesterday. I said, relax, man. We got to write some of these down.
I was relaxed.
So he says. But yeah, we're going to hopefully be doing a lot more of this type of content on the road, on the move, in our natural setting, so you guys can really see a vibe and like see what we do, see how we be moving around, see how we interact. I mean, again, the podcast is us in our natural element for the most part. We don't really shade too much away. It's really honest, really open for the most part, right, Spidey?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this type of content is going to be as well.
It's like more surrealism almost, right?
Yeah. Welcome on the journey with the characters. I'm AT, this is Spidey, and yeah.
Don't forget the Jones, by the way.
Spidey Jones.
So what you have going on, you know, right now? What we getting into? Why are we on the road?
We got some Thanksgiving plans. The holidays are kind of disrupting our vibes right now, at least the rhythm we've been in. Hanukkah is not till next week. That's
next week. Holy shit.
And by this time the people see this, it might be damn near Christmas type shit. You know what I mean? So blessings out there for any holiday you celebrate, anything.
Shalom.
Send love, send blessings from the 2C family. Shalom. But yeah, send love, any holiday you celebrate.
Kwanzaa,
anything.
Anything, even if, is there like a, oh snap, camera moving. Is there a, that's interesting. Look at that shit. You see what I'm saying? This is all different. Is there a holiday for like Satanists? What do they do for Christmas?
Spidey.
You said all holidays.
Spidey.
You said all holidays.
See what he's starting on the road? We just trying to make moves. We just trying to find our destination.
Why is there something wrong with that?
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
You see what I'm saying? You can't discriminate. Discrimination, is that what I'm sensing in this podcast,
I'm not discriminating on anything, my love.
So what would that be? It wouldn't be called, like, would it just be like Xmas? Is that what they call it?
I don't know, man.
The lighting just keep changing.
It's fine. Again, we just keeping this short. So 20 after this, will follow on as regularly scheduled. We just wanted to greet y'all with this quick little message. Get y'all ready for season 2.
That's gonna be a whole bunch of different shit. Like, I understand, like, y'all know the quality in this video, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course. Like,
maybe the audio isn't that great either, but.
Maybe not. It might not be, you know, the bee's knees for sure, but.
We getting there. We gonna figure some stuff out.
The new stuff?
They ain't ready.
The new stuff is.
They ain't ready.
Whew.
Last Sode words, even though, again, regularly scheduled programming following this short interruption from 2C.
Hope you guys, you know, get y'all energy right, get your head straight.
Especially for the holidays.
And, oh yeah, for sure. Make sure if your mental ain't right, you gotta let people know. You gotta let people know these things. Communicate, vocalize,
express your feelings,
express yourself.
Yes,
for sure. And future us's, y'all the shit, man. Look at you, look at y'all. That's
season 2, 2C. We are.
No, and the C. Wait, no, 2C, and the C is for. You better take your
cut it. To see back again. I love music, man. Have I told you that before? I haven't said it this week, so here I go saying it.
You love music?
I love music.
More than me?
You say, yeah, Jesus! Hear what this man said. You ain't a
Two
hater.
Characters podcast.
Back again.
As usual. That's
you ain't a hater?
Nah.
I can't tell.
That's Andre. That's 3 stacks, right?
Either wish. What is that? Either wish me well, go to hell, or go to Yale.
Man,
we're done.
I wish you the best.
We done.
I wish you the worst.
It's the pre-music vibes, pre-pod vibes with the music. Yeah, I mean, 2 characters back again. Spidey, AT, Spidey. The characters you know and love out there. Much love. This is, in fact, Sode 20. We made it through the season. If you don't know, we came
Can we
in
get
with
a round of applause for Sode 20?
Round of applause. We have that little pre-video in the beginning where we're just in the car on making moves, and Spidey had that idea, and we did it, so you're going to see that, but we just getting started, man. I feel like I've been saying that the past 4 or 5 sods, but
4 or 5?
Yeah.
More like 15.
Maybe every sode there's one.
Probably. We just getting started. Hey, y'all, guess what? We just getting started.
Truthfully, we are.
Yeah, low-key, you're not lying. That is definitely facts. That is...
Yeah, I mean,
that is bald-headed, no cap.
We're not even a year in, but we see the progress in ourselves, but also in like the support we be getting, the moves, everything feeling different. So it's about collectively just putting that into a more, you know what I mean, a more deliberate place. Spidey said it the other day, stop working hard, start working smarter. So
for real, man, it's never about working harder. Like most of the time when you work harder, like you don't even get acknowledged for that. Like, so why work harder when you can work smarter? It's not even about not working. You know, people be like, Spidey, you're just being lazy. Why would you want to do more work if you can save yourself from doing more work? Wouldn't you always want to do less work and then still achieve the same things as you would if you worked harder?
Yeah, it's like one of those things at work. There's no benefit in doing more work. So it's like, why would I go above and beyond for a company in many cases that doesn't go above and beyond for me? So where is it reciprocated? That's where that's another thing you got to reciprocate. If someone's going above and beyond for you, then yeah, you can maybe go a little extra hard. You know what I mean? Like you can turn up if need be. But if you ain't getting that same energy, it's a two-way street out here. Go out on the road, get in your car, and you might find a few one-ways in the city, but that's the city. It's a two-way street out here.
There's always detours, my lad. Because literally, like this dude was saying, the other character, if you will.
This dude.
You'll literally go to work and be sitting there and doing the same thing as everyone else. And you'll be like, yeah, maybe I should step it up. No, don't do that. Unless you want to, watch this, unless you want to never work there again or be promoted, which half the time you're not going to want to get promoted because that's more work and you're going to work harder, like I said, and you'll probably get paid the same way. Look, I've been in companies where they literally do not praise you for doing anything right. They'll be just like, we do it this way and that's how you do it. And I'm just like, but that's not the right way. What? Less hours. And you're like, but so I'm noticing these things at work that are wrong. And then because of me noticing these glitches,
inconsistencies,
I get penalized for these things. I'm tired of getting penalized for doing the right thing. So, you know, I'm just going to do what everyone else does at times. I'm not going to always, just because somebody else jumped off a bridge. Hell no.
And then we say that last sode, like it's at the point now or a few sodes ago where it's like, what you're talking about, this working hard, this good-hearted thing, this good-hearted behavior, it doesn't get rewarded these days. There's not a real benefit in doing it because there's evil, shady people that are scamming people.
I'm a new man, Papa Smurf. Fiddle Smurfs! Oh, Papa Smurf, have pity! You don't know how lonesome it's been.
You know what I mean? Being shady, every move, every idea, every thought they make, and they're still winning. So it's like, where is the real true balance in society for naturally handling these type of things? And most people will say karma, karma will get these people. But man, what is
in what ways?
What is karma in this modern day society?
They don't get as much millions as what they was going to get or something. Like instead of them achieving 30 million like they were going to get, they only got 5 million. Like, is that the karma? I see these motherfuckers smiling and winning all the time. You don't see the inside life of them. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors, Spidey. You right. But with my eyesight, which is pretty keen, I'd like to say
2020.
That bitch is more than 2020. I'm surprised I don't be seeing through niggas.
He has a third eye that is just, you can't see. I'll put it in the back end. But yeah, I mean, again, bro, what a time.
Ain't gaining nothing from this shit. You're like, what are you saying? Be a bad person and just have dark energy? No, not saying that. I'm just saying at the end of the day, we should just be like neutral.
You ever try to be neutral about a particular topic?
If anything, because positivity is not really, and it's not even like positivity.
Fake positivity. And that's back to like the Black Mirror, the social credit thing that's been really relevant to us recently, where it's like, look at that one episode where it's the white chick with the red hair, and there is like that social credit where she has to fake be nice to everyone at work. And I'll put a clip in.
You want a cookie with that? It's on the house.
Sounds awesome.
But she has to fake be nice to everyone at work so her score can go up, and that score dictates whether she can get into certain communities or get a discount on her housing or even board planes or trains and public transportation. So
it's already kind of sort of like that.
In certain places in China, it is like that. So it's like, I was watching something the other day where it's like China's at the point where they're dictating algorithms so heavy that they're cutting down when you can view certain social medias. Like there's a whole break on social media.
That toxicity is a real thing. Them motherfuckers said you can only have these in doses dosed up. Because if you just keep doing it, now you're not even going to be usable to society. You can't even. What are you offering to society besides just looking at your phone and doing things that just aren't?
Droning.
We can't do anything with this. This is not even a carbon footprint. This is literally just. Exactly, John. We talked about that, right? The stormtroopers and shit.
Kind of, yeah. I feel like that this whole vein of thoughts has been real relevant lately because it's growing ever more reality, and it's like obviously in China they're already doing these things, and we talked about it on here too. Whereas people, we see the effects of social media. I see the effects it does on me and people around me. So it's like, and again, like to censor it is cutting down on some of the freedoms. But another thing in the video I was watching, it was on the Joe Rogan podcast. Shout out Joe Rogan, holla at me. It was on there where they were literally talking about how algorithm train of thought left, just like the trains that you can't get on if you don't have enough social credit to get on them. But it was talking about this censorship in China and how really like they cut down on your time to scroll on there because they understand some of the effects on children, and it was age based basically. So it was like if you were under a certain age, you could only be on during these periods of the time. There was one more other thing that I was going to, I forget what it is, but again, it's becoming more and more reality, and we've seen it fantasized and put into the entertainment, but it's like these type of things cut down on so-called freedoms, but it's like they're also necessary for keeping people at bay. So it's like They know where they want us. The powers that be know where they want us to be and what type of things they want on our mentality to distract us. It's just about breaking that down, I guess.
Yeah, for the most part, because if they're going to keep doing this shit, the only thing they're going to attain are these like false sense of realities, which is a good majority of us. You know what I'm saying? And me sometimes too. Sometimes
we all fall in it.
We all fall victim to that bullshit. But it's just you got to wake up. And I hate saying that because everybody's like, well, we live in a woke society. We got to wake up. No, but you really have to wake up because there's people out there that really have like just like discernible expectations. Like they just don't make sense. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I've had in a couple of like years, in the past couple of years, I've had people literally get irritated with me because I'm not trying to do whatever it is that they want me to do. And I'm just like, can we have compromise? And it's just like, no, you either do this or nothing. And I'm just like, just because society does that to you doesn't mean that you have to do that to me, or I'm not going to offer that to you. I'm going to be like, look, can we have it this way? Can we do, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like me and AT was talking about, like, we talk about this shit all the time. Like, whenever we get put in certain situations where me and him don't drive, or me and him just like, we literally just like are stuck in a situation, we're just like, damn, I forgot. It's all about communication. Like, I have a car, you have a car. Like, there are certain times we be both trying to just like not be at places, or places be too loud, or people
you control your reality.
Yeah, I mean, you really do.
If you let certain things, if you make the choices to be in a certain space or in a certain environment, or
you chose that,
you made that choice, and there's a clear cause and effect type shit. But another thing on the social media, or that just censorship, I guess, is like they try to put us in these two boxes, which again, it's red or blue or whatever the parties are.
Like I was saying, literally just one or the other. I'm like, no.
If you're not for it, you're against it. Doesn't matter what it is. Everyone seems to want to pull you to one side or the other.
Back to that video I was watching on the podcast, it was like these algorithms, Facebook had done marketing tests to certain European political parties, and they were literally testing certain things, and the political parties came back and they were like, hey, how come when we post positive things about our candidates, we don't get any likes, any interactions? Y'all changed up the algorithms a little bit. But if we talk shit about the other political party, that's when we see our best numbers on these things.
Toxicity is at an all-time high.
So you see all these political figures and all these people that do take advantage of that shit. And we live in this clickbait society where you do things for the shock value. You don't even do things out of like the love or a good place or the reality of clarifying reality.
No, it's like majority of people when they doing stuff like helping the homeless or feeding them, a good majority of y'all be out there just literally doing that shit just because y'all know y'all horrible people. On top of the fact of, you know what I'm saying, you need clout, you know.
That's like the whole like church out on Saturday, church Sunday type shit.
That's why I don't be doing it. Like, I'm not trying to cap. Like, what you really think? Like, for real, I'm going to keep it real with you. Ain't nobody else going to say this shit. AT might, but do you really think I want to be feeding the homeless, bro? Let's be real. Do you really think I want to do that? Who really wants to do that?
If we talked about it earlier in the week.
Who really wants to do that?
I want to be rich enough to donate to the nonprofit.
Don't lie and be like, yeah, I want to go out there and I want to be out there
taking hours out of my day.
The less fortunate people, and that's just going to inspire me to want to do. That does not inspire me at all, man. That makes me. I'm like, this is reality. People are out here starving, and actually,
we also can't say that. I did say I wanted to talk to more homeless people.
No, I didn't say, bro. I didn't say we're not going to. Yeah, but we're going to be different. We'll be like, yeah, like
content.
This is for
content, and
yeah. And I'm not even going to be like,
that's not explore. I guess
no, it's not. When you're telling them, you're like, yeah, we're just trying to get out here, make people more aware of, you know, homeless situations or something like that, you know, like, and we're not even being fake. Like, that's some real ass shit.
Like, some people choose to be homeless.
And like I said, watch this. And then there's some people out there that don't. Like, they're like whole veterans, and they just be on the street. I'm like, how is this nigga a vet?
And
how did y'all allow this to happen? Government, families. Yeah. This is your family. Why am I caring more about it? I can't do this. I'm worrying about my music and my life.
But again, back to what we started this kind of tangent on is, all this is choices, man. If I don't want to discredit any veterans, and I definitely agree with what you're saying. They should be but you chose in most cases to go to war. Obviously, there was drafts, and during one of our most hated wars, there was a draft, controversial draft. But it's like, it's one of those things where it's like all these choices cause and effect. You know what I mean? Like it led to this, and it's unfortunate in some situations, but everything has it. There's a effect for everything.
Most of the time, like I said, we said this many times. It's about being self-aware. It's an awareness thing. And even then, it'd be like, well, they had to. And then I'm like, shit, Muhammad Ali had to too, right? But then that nigga just went to jail, literally. And I'm just like, we're not trying to make this all about the war and all that stuff. Like, by no means is this a political podcast at all.
Trigger our all time.
But you know what I'm saying? But like, for the most part, this should just be feeling like it's made by Treyarch half the time. If y'all know who that is, that's the people that made Call of Duty. All right, so.
I've actually seen you play Call of Duty. What's going on tonight?
I tried a little 8-piece.
Yeah.
Hey man, don't not get straightened but straightening, man. We're gonna get it back.
But yeah, it just don't feel real. And I'm just like, people are like blaming other people for their lives. Like even right now, it's like, what I'm gonna sit here and like blame. Well, who am I blame? That's like me blaming who am finna. Because I'm gonna try to think about just something crazy. Who am I finna blame for just my skin being brown? Then I'm gonna blame. I'm mad. That's how much sense that makes. It's just like, do what you can with the little that you have, or if any that you have. Yeah. Do what you can. Like, don't sit there and wallow in it and then make it worse, and then be like, well, you know, if only my mom taught me these things. Like, just like me, I can only sit there and be like, well, damn, I done been spoiled the majority of my life, so therefore I'm used to being baby. No, I'm just gonna get more money. just gonna get more money, and I know I have an expensive taste.
And also, in most cases, there is a solution for most things. It might not be a direct solution.
Or it might not be something that you want to do.
Yeah. That's another thing. It might not be what you want to do, but in most cases, there's a solution to almost any kind of problem, cause, effect. There's a solution. There's another choice. There's another alternative route. It's like, do we want to take that? Is that what? And again, I've said it in my past. All I've done, and that's why I don't really regret much things. You know what I mean? There might be a few small, minor things, but they're more of like, hey, I know I could have, but I just chose not to type shit. I made the choice. I hold myself accountable for certain things, and it's really just sports or pursuing certain aspects or changing certain relationships or whatever it be.
And it's always like that anime moment too, like, you know, when they do the thing when they show only your eyes, and you always go back to that moment, it's like, shing, and you be like, damn, I really remember thinking about what I should have done in that situation, or what I was going to do, and then I just actually chose this other thing. Like, the majority of the time, it's just either you being lazy. It's either you being lazy, or you just want something that you want, and you want it now. That's literally only what it is.
And where I was going with that is, I feel like I don't regret many things, is because at the time that I made those choices, I made the best choice with what I had. I made the best choice with what I was given in that perspective. Obviously, most things change in hindsight. If you look back on anything in hindsight, you're going to be like, well, I could have done this, this, and this. We could look back on the whole season 1 per episode, per sode. This sode, me and Spidey's flow could have been a little different. We could have segued. We could have tweaked the edit here. You know what I mean? All these little things, but
and we tired of hearing about the damn quality of the camera. We already know these things. It's called evolution, nigga. You either gonna stick with it or not. We could have recorded this on a potato. You would have had to deal with it.
Or a length. That shit been real annoying.
That's hilarious. Do y'all not know what podcasts are? Y'all don't know what those are, do y'all? Y'all know these motherfuckers usually last longer than
like
our
2-3 hours.
Y'all not used to podcasts, so we putting y'all on podcasts. Understandable. Shouts out to y'all for the what's the shit called? Opinions? 2 cents. 2 cents. By the way, shouts out to Nell. That shit jamming, girl. Can we put that in here? Will we get copyright claim for that? Let's go.
2 cents. Shout out Nell. Yeah. I mean, I feel like nowadays everyone feels the need to give their opinion, their 2 cents. It's not necessary all the time.
Okay, girl. I hear you, girl.
Here you go. We're done. We're done. Everyone feels a need, and don't get me wrong. That's also like the mental growth of society. I feel like you have to be able to like voice that opinion, but understand like most of the time someone's going to have a different opinion, and that doesn't make either opinion right or wrong. And if you can just start every type of dispute, or Jamaicans call it reasoning, you know what I mean? I call it reasoning, you know what I mean? What me and you do, if we're ever at like some type of quote unquote, most people would call them arguments or like disagreements, but it's real like for me, it's like a communication to reason logic between people that don't have a similar perspective on something that's similar in their reality, I guess.
Don't compromise the compromise.
I just snapped on that again. Can we rewind that as a whole definition?
For me, it's like a communication to reason logic between people that don't have a similar perspective on something that's similar in their reality.
But yeah. So reasoning, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I feel like I do a lot of reasoning in my life, and people take it as, oh, AT thinks he's always got to be right, because I be challenging other takes on
challenge.
I be challenging other takes on reality, and in most I'll say for this, most my past relationships with women don't really take that as a positive thing.
No, because it's more or less, you got to be just like, you just got to eat stuff. In relationships, it's all about just eating it. Just got to eat it. And then you got to be like, everything's fine, when really in reality, it's not. That's really what it is. And if you're not about that, AT, then you're not mature enough for a relationship.
I guess. But that's, again, what I started that on was a mental maturity that it takes to understand that, hey, this person's opinion and what they're going through is probably most likely different than mine. And whatever I say from here on out, like, these are my opinions, and it's not right or wrong.
But you're expecting people to not be
I'm not expecting
child's
children.
Children.
I know. That's the problem. And especially on social media, because it's like opinion. One-way street, no two-way street, like opinion. No discord, like there's no listening element to it. You never hear anyone they said it again you never hear anyone on social media like, oh, I
poured up and I ain't drank the whole damn time.
That's on you. You fucking hear people, you've never heard on social media, oh yeah, that's right. You were right. I understand now. You've never seen that on social media.
It is indeed a rarity, my boy, my lad.
So it's like, it's more of this disagreement and this reasoning of like, I want to be heard. My opinion trumps your opinion. And it's like, come on now.
I want to be heard. I can't hear you. I want to be heard. Because if you say heard, then they're going to be like, yeah, I'm not heard too. I'm not in the herd. I just want to be heard.
I want to be here too.
But they're not really here to get
next.
Next.
Who got next?
With the G, get fucked. Speaking of that, that's crazy, bro.
Spidey story. The last one of season 1.
Spidey story.
The last one of season 1.
Surprise when you fuck with me that it didn't get gory.
Spidey story.
JK. So yeah, usual Pegasus shenanigans. You know how I always been saying. That's another thing. I love this the proof that we just have online. I be always talking about Pegasus every Tuesday. I'm on that every Tuesday and every Thursday. I'm at that bitch. Like sometimes I'm at that bitch. I be at Pegasus maybe like 3 times out the week.
Bro, that was probably the funniest part of that entire experience. Let me skip ahead. I'm sorry to skip ahead, but the one dude that was like, yeah, I'm here every Tuesday. And I laughed. I literally laughed.
I ain't never seen that motherfucker a day in my life. That shit crazy. That was a very entertaining night. So long story short.
Context. Start from the beginning, Spidey.
We have
the past few weeks,
we've had people that have been coming down from another state to host an open mic.
And some of these,
that makes sense to you. I don't understand.
We can't validate some of these. So some of it is assumptions. We don't know if they're coming down. They're just repping another state.
And all I know is we're wherever the fuck you from. So
What?
if y'all don't feel me on that, you know what I'm saying? You can suck my dick from the back because that's crazy. How the fuck you finna come to another state, and then be like, yeah, we're hosting this event. Nigga, we already host an event here. We've been doing this for years. You didn't coordinate anything with us. So we come there the one night, which is Tuesday. Every night I be there. I've never missed a Tuesday ever, nigga. Go there. These motherfuckers done been on. They're still on stage. We get there late just to,
because we know we've been again. It's been the past 3 weeks. I feel like 2, 3
yeah,
weeks.
and then sometimes they're not even there. Sometimes these motherfuckers ain't even there. So
or it be done as we showing up. So
yeah,
it's mad inconsistent.
Yeah, so this time at all times they still performing and they show no signs of fucking stopping. The shit was just rude. Like, it was just mad arrogant. So, we let this shit go on for at least like another hour and 20 maybe. They still going. We got the same people that's been on stage. They done been on stage for like an hour. I don't understand this shit. By the way, I'm pretty sure they never registered any of their performances. So I don't understand why. And even then,
I don't trust anything you got to pay to perform.
I don't trust niggas. Like, I barely trust white people. Like, I barely trust anybody. But for any skin color, you could be invisible. I wouldn't trust you. I wouldn't trust you. I would trust you less if you were invisible because you have no skin. So I would judge you off rip because you're probably going to rob me blind in my face.
Active camo.
So I'm telling y'all this.
Spidey.
That shit hitting. That's a Barry Bonds bat. Roids and all. Home run. Mark McGuire. Okay, so all that was happening, y'all. Just I want to just for like a little bit. What? That was that's crazy. So wait for the end of this, and you'll see the rest of that. You know what I'm saying? But we was acting a fool, and dude's on the stage getting mad because me and Kush, shouts out to Kush, he got some stuff coming out. He always do. I don't know what the fuck this is. I'll be paying attention to him.
Kush be busy.
Kush be busy, so I'm not gonna sit there and be like trying to promote this nigga. Like,
we promoted
promotion. Here you go. Love you. There you go. Move that out of the way. So the song or something like that. I don't know. So long story short, again, while I'm not smoking the blunt that almost killed me, I'm gonna let AT hit this so he can die while I'm doing this. So linked out. So literally, y'all, we just go on stage acting a fool, and I give no fucks. We're going on that bitch saying fuck Philly.
Fuck Philly, nigga.
And really, it's not even like fuck the whole state. It's just the fact of y'all coming down here to another state and then acting like y'all run this shit when you paid to rent that out and you really didn't have to pay. Okay. So it's just really weird, how y'all don't talk to the people that normally run the open mic night. And on top of that, allow them to do whatever the fuck they got to do as well. And then run that shit all the way till midnight. So then now we have open mic starting on Wednesday. I'm like, nigga, that's Wednesday. It's Wednesday now, nigga. It's Wednesday. So we just went on that bitch and just, like I said, hurry up, Philly. Hurry up, nigga. Hurry up. I give no fucks. We in Tampa. We can't go to Philly. I can't go to, I don't know where I could go to and say, what I'm saying, we run this shit and then be like, yeah, fuck y'all and da-da-da. I don't know where you could do that at.
Yeah, as someone looking from the outside, I definitely agree on that. That's wild, disrespectful.
And then just try to take over the whole thing. You can't.
And everything again, y'all see it in some of the video, but it looked dated. It's called we don't drop names, but this shit called Who Got Next. Like, come on. What is this, 2008? Some of the artists in there, no disrespect, what are y'all doing? We not rapping over hot nigga beats from fucking 2008. Like,
I don't even understand what y'all be saying either. Y'all eating the mic. Y'all sound like Kenny, Biv, trying to rap, Biv. Like,
notice how he's not doing that on my mic.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, no. Why would I disrespect. Like, you literally, like, that nigga definitely got all the diseases from whoever spat on that bitch. Like, that nigga was...
The mic need a mask.
Shit. And wasn't he rapping with a mask on? Or no?
I don't remember, man.
All I know is that shit was all garbage. And I'm not even trying to hate. Like, you got niggas afterwards asking me about where my music at and what's BMI and all this stuff. Y'all don't even registered, and then y'all get mad at me. How do you get mad when I say fuck a whole nother state and you from here though? You get mad at me, but like, who? That doesn't make sense.
It's a confusing time in the industry. Let's just say that, man. People don't know what they trying to do. Events feel lackadaisical, cash grabs, no real need or hope for art or creativity. Where else can I go with this shit? I don't know, man. It's one of those things. It's sad to see the industry. The fact that there's fucking these type of paid shows anyway are just ridiculous.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I don't understand how one night it's $5 for entry, and then another night it's $10. How are you charging to hear music that's not even on anything? These niggas don't even have music on anything.
Artists, like,
y'all all dusty. Every last one of y'all dusty.
Buster, I had to ask niggas.
For real, man. The fuck, Lil Yeesh. Lil Yeesh.
Bunch of busters. Shit crazy out here, bro. It's like, again, I feel like that's what you were kind of going on. It's like all these people claim to be artists and rappers and creatives, and even what I've said a few weeks ago with the you can just own an LLC and we think we're a business owner. No. Put in the work, put in the grind, put in the time, and then make other people put a title on you, because that's where we're at nowadays. If no one is calling you that, then you don't do it.
Fuck all that other shit. Fuck all that other shit.
That's what I'm on. That's my new energy.
I'm trying to elevate.
If no one's I'm done calling myself an accountant, a producer, a DJ. If y'all don't call me this shit, it's over. I'm about to take this shit out my IG bio right now type shit. All this shit I do. I shouldn't, because it kind of is like promotion, but it's one of those things where it's like, come on. Like, what are y'all really doing? I do this shit, so I put it in my bio.
This is a hat right here. I'm gonna put it on his head.
I don't cap.
But he said he's gonna do it, so just...
I said I want to do it, but it's like, I be getting mad DMs off that, but people still be confused. So it's like asking me what I do. It's like, what is this culture? What are we doing with this fucking... But shift, plot of the week, pivot AT. We talking about business. We talking about taxes. I do taxes. I do taxes.
Do.
No do. But man, this week we talking about a simple concept, right?
You always say that they simple, and then for some reason they like just don't sound simple.
It'd be the foundation blocks. Last week made sense. I feel like you understood what I was saying.
I didn't say they didn't make sense. I just said you say they're simple, and then it'd be like 20 steps.
Yeah, that's how taxes be. So everyone basically has this free deduction that they changed based on the new laws, where no matter how much you make, you can take this standard deduction and reduce your income tax or your taxable income by that amount. And for single people, it's $12,000. And in most cases, that's also like the filing requirement. So if you were last year, and again, I'll put it up on the screen. It's about $12,000. It changes year to year based on inflation. But it's also like a filing requirement. So if you make under this amount, then you don't necessarily have to file. And that's because in most cases, you're getting a refund and the government will owe you. So let's say, hey, Spidey makes $11,000.
$11,000.
No, that's too much. Then you would get this. That's out of the situation. He makes $11,000. His deduction, because he's single, he's not married, he has no kids, he's not a widower,
Even though to me,
Qualifying
even
widower,
though,
by the way.
even though to me, all these bitches dead in my brain.
Okay, so off top, he doesn't have to file because his taxable income will be zero if all he made was $11,000 through the year. None of these numbers are real or accurate or factual numbers.
We sure?
Yes.
Damn it.
I know you broke, but it's okay. So basically, he would be getting a refund, and that's why he doesn't have to file.
Let's go.
And now if he was single, or excuse me, if he was married, then that deduction amount goes to $24,000.
Damn.
About $24,000. Well, again, I put all it on the screen. Also, say he has a kid now, and he takes care of the kid for majority of the year. He pays majority of the kid's expenses. He could also claim head of household, which shifts to like about $18,000 deduction. So again, this is kind of your filing requirements, but it's also how much you can reduce your taxable income by. Some of this voids certain things that are like capital gains taxes, like that's a whole separate thing.
What is these words?
These words, capital gain.
What's that?
When you sell something, like buy some stock and sell it.
Capital?
Capital gains.
Oh, like City Hall, Capital.
Selling city capital bonds would not be taxable.
Wow. Why would you say that?
By the federal government.
That's crazy. So you knew what I was thinking about. I was like, oh.
Spidey Jones. I think that's it for the plot of the week. I was going to talk about self-employment taxes, but that's a whole other loophole too. But yeah, that's just for your income tax. There's other taxes that kind of void this standard deduction completely, but that is basically a quick breakdown on standard deduction. Hit me up if you need more clarification.
Holla at him.
AT's plot of the week.
Get an applause for that, man. That was nice. I understood that.
What a way to go.
I understood that.
Short and simple. To the point, per usual.
Yeah.
You do this.
Yeah.
I'm shit in slow motion right now, but it's okay.
I know why.
It's okay. It's okay.
Morgan Freeman life.
Maybe it's something about my voice.
No Shawshank.
We got some words to close the season out on.
Well,
You know?
it's been a
Know what I mean?
It's been a long
Small possibility.
It's been a long road.
Journey.
And I'm glad you guys have been there with us.
Us. Characters.
There's been a few little, fallouts, if you will, I'm pretty sure, because
fuck Spidey.
Because of the quality and whatnot. So probably fuck AT. But these things, a lot of things are gonna change. Season 2, in the works. Maybe not. Who knows?
Things change quicker than the seasons.
Yeah. So, we got skits, we got more gaming content. We got who knows? We got question mark. So many things. We don't even know what we got coming up next.
No, we kind of do. We wrote it down.
Well, element of surprise is just out the window with this.
Well, no, you didn't tell anyone what we were doing. You put question marks, but
but then you just put the question marks came up and then they disappeared.
Don't lie to these people. There is real work that we put into this fucking show, man. God damn it.
I didn't say we don't do work.
Why you think it comes out this quality? Here we go. Y'all got to call it quality. Shit ass. You think it comes out this trash with us doing nothing? God damn it.
At least it's recyclable.
It's fully recyclable. It's green efficient, green gas efficient.
Greenhouse effect?
Good for the green earth.
Yeah.
Good for Earth, Mother Nature, and all of the things on the planet. We send our love. Is that all you got? That's what we have. Season 2 is coming soon, man. It's coming soon.
What do you think?
Sooner than you think. We're going to take a much-needed break, figure some things out with some of our tech, upgrade some tech.
And y'all need to figure out some things with y'all.
We all do. You know what I mean? We all can take time. The more time we take to do so, the better place everyone in the world will be in.
If we don't get enough love, we ain't coming back.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Stop doing that. You just made up some shit. That's like the thing. No, that's the thing with the squirrel, ain't it? That's the thing with the squirrel. Now you want to do mine. Okay. You got some last words?
I kind of said my last words. My last words was, man.
Taxes.
Nah.
Come on, man. Let's do some taxes.
Know what I mean? There's a small possibility we'll be back for season 2.
It's a small possibility.
But we'll be back. And the content will not stop. Believe that. There'll be gaming. I know people don't watch all of our gaming stuff, and we will have other podcast-related content, but it won't be this every week, fresh, new, us sitting down, breaking down the newest, latest. We don't talk about anything new or late. So 2 characters. The C, of course, stands for one thing and one thing. No, it stands for a bunch of things, actually. 2C. You dumb.
Bitch.
Fuck Philly, nigga.
Hey, so like,
We in Tampa, nigga.
Real shit?
We in Tampa, nigga.
Are you done, Goofy? 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 Goofy?
We in Tampa. I don't know where they thought. Where we at?
Philly.
Google. None of y'all niggas are Googleable. None of y'all niggas. None of y'all. None of y'all. And if you want to fight me because I'm saying facts, get your paper up, kid. Because this ain't Philly. So that's all I had to say. I'm sorry.
813.
And if y'all fuck with Tampa, can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. So let me connect to this Bluetooth. Let me get this nasty. Fortunately for us, Christian Brady saves to get all that stank ass cheesesteak energy out of his bitch.
I didn't see anything.
Anyways, I gotta be a nigga tonight. Sorry for that word if y'all don't like that word. But I gotta be a nigga because these niggas.
I hope I wasn't zoomed in on my face, but I tried to record it.
Because we can't take over stuff in our own city. So, therefore, default niggerisms. Nah, nigga, I'm not about that shit. Like, normally we're prompt and we're on time, but now we gotta be like, y'all niggas. We house niggas. Y'all field niggas. Stay out there. Stay out there.
Wow, that was real.
Stay out there.
That was real.
Stay out there. Okay, so, ignore me. Prematurely burning. Always see that people so bad don't determine. Yeah, move on so fast, blinking, you missed it. Cause careless more love than be sadistic. Say hi, I don't believe in physics. Went from saying 9 to saying 6. Too many trying too hard to be human. It sucks, we all just don't know what we doing. Half the time I just feel like I am truant. And I'm about to be middle finger Billy Booing. Yeah, I got a lot of it, but I don't know how I'm feeling. Just want you to feel it. I want Billy in it, feelings. I got a lot of feelings, but I don't y'all to feel it. I want Billy in they feelings. Billy be like, why do they